In the early 1960s, the world watched in awe as the United States and the Soviet Union engaged in the first space race, a competition that culminated in the historic moon landing of Apollo 11. Fast forward to the 21st century, and a new space race is well underway, this time featuring a different set of contenders: SpaceX, the private aerospace company led by Elon Musk, and NASA, the venerable government space agency. The stakes are higher, the technology more advanced, and the dynamics far more complex than they were in the 1960s. Welcome to the Space Race 2.0. SpaceX, short for Space Exploration Technologies Corporation, burst onto the scene in 2002 with the audacious goal of reducing space transportation costs to enable the colonization of Mars. Funded by Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur known for his work with PayPal and Tesla, SpaceX quickly made a name for itself by challenging the status quo of the aerospace industry. One of SpaceX's most significant innovations was the development of the Falcon 1, the first privately developed liquid-fueled rocket to reach orbit. It was a groundbreaking achievement that marked the beginning of SpaceX's mission to revolutionize space travel. Since then, the company has continued to push the boundaries of what is possible in space exploration. First private company to reach orbit. SpaceX made history in 2008 by becoming the first privately funded company to launch a liquid-fueled rocket, the Falcon 1, into orbit. This achievement marked the beginning of a new era in space exploration, reducing the cost of reaching space significantly. Dragon Spacecraft. SpaceX developed the Dragon Spacecraft, which became the first commercial spacecraft to be recovered successfully from orbit in 2010. This marked another significant milestone as it demonstrated the feasibility of commercial spaceflight. Crewed spaceflight. In 2020, SpaceX's Crew Dragon spacecraft carried NASA astronauts Doug Hurley and Bob Behnken to the International Space Station, or ISS. This marked the first crewed launch from U.S. soil since the Space Shuttle program ended in 2011, signaling SpaceX's capability to transport astronauts to space. Reusable rockets. SpaceX pioneered the concept of reusability in rocketry. Their Falcon 9 rocket, designed to be reusable, has dramatically reduced the cost of access to space. By landing and refurbishing rocket stages, SpaceX has fundamentally changed the economics of space travel. Starship development. SpaceX has been actively developing the Starship, a fully reusable spacecraft intended for missions to Mars and beyond. This project represents a giant leap in human space exploration, with the potential to make interplanetary travel a reality. Satellite deployment. SpaceX's Starlink project aims to provide global high-speed internet coverage through a constellation of thousands of small satellites. This initiative has the potential to revolutionize internet access in remote and underserved areas. Rapid launch cadence. In 2021, SpaceX set a record by conducting 31 launches in a single year. This highlights the company's capability to conduct frequent and reliable space missions. Contract with NASA. SpaceX secured a contract with NASA to provide commercial cargo resupply and crew transport services to the ISS. This partnership has been instrumental in reducing NASA's reliance on Russian spacecraft for transportation to the ISS. Reusable fairings. SpaceX developed technology to recover and reuse payload fairings, further reducing the cost of launching payloads into space. Mars colonization vision. Perhaps one of the most ambitious goals, SpaceX aims to make Mars habitable for humans. While this is a long-term vision, the development of the Starship and the company's commitment to the goal show their dedication to pushing the boundaries of space exploration. NASA. NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, has been at the forefront of space exploration for over 6 decades. Established in 1958, NASA has a rich history of space exploration, from the Mercury and Apollo missions to the Space Shuttle program and the ongoing missions to the outer solar system and beyond. Apollo moon landings. Undoubtedly, one of NASA's most iconic achievements is the Apollo program, which successfully landed astronauts on the moon. The historic Apollo 11 mission in 1969, with Neil Armstrong's famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," remains a symbol of human achievement. Hubble Space Telescope. Launched in 1990, the Hubble Space Telescope has provided breathtaking images and invaluable scientific data about distant galaxies, stars, and nebulae. It has revolutionized our understanding of the cosmos. Mars rovers. NASA's Mars rovers, including Spirit, Opportunity, Curiosity, and Perseverance, have explored the Martian surface, uncovering evidence of past water and laying the groundwork for future human missions to the Red Planet. Voyager probes. The Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 probes, launched in the late 1970s, have ventured into interstellar space, providing data about the outer planets and beyond. Voyager 1 is the farthest human-made object from Earth. International Space Station, or ISS. NASA played a pivotal role in the development and operation of the ISS, a space laboratory where astronauts conduct experiments in microgravity. It represents international cooperation in space exploration. Space Shuttle Program. NASA's Space Shuttle program, which ran from 1981 to 2011, allowed reusable spacecraft to transport astronauts and cargo to and from space. It significantly expanded our ability to conduct experiments and missions in orbit. Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. This spacecraft, launched in 2005, continues to study Mars' atmosphere, weather, and surface. It has provided valuable data for future Mars missions. Cassini-Huygens mission. NASA's collaboration with the European Space Agency resulted in the Cassini spacecraft, which explored Saturn and its moons. The Huygens probe successfully landed on Saturn's moon, Titan. Kepler Space Telescope. Kepler, launched in 2009, discovered thousands of exoplanets, significantly advancing the search for potential habitable worlds beyond our solar system. James Webb Space Telescope. The James Webb Space Telescope is the successor to Hubble, offering even more powerful capabilities to study distant galaxies and the early universe. The space race has transformed significantly in recent years, expanding beyond the traditional competition between nations. While NASA and SpaceX remain key players, a new era has emerged where numerous countries and private companies are actively participating in space exploration. This modern space race is characterized by a surge in private space companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic, all striving to make space more accessible and even exploring space tourism. Asia has almost emerged as a prominent player in the race, with countries like China, Japan, and India making significant strides. China, for instance, has become a major player in lunar exploration with its Chang'e missions. India's Chandrayaan-2 mission successfully landed on the moon's south pole in 2019, showcasing its capabilities. Moreover, the competition among private companies in the United States, often dubbed the new space race, is driving innovations in space technology and services. International collaboration has become a hallmark of modern space exploration, exemplified by the International Space Station, where multiple nations work together. However, geopolitical dynamics still play a role, with China, Russia, and others asserting their presence in space. As the space race continues to evolve, environmental concerns such as space debris and emissions are also being addressed. The Space Race 2.0 between SpaceX and NASA is an evidence to humanity's unquenchable thirst for exploration. While SpaceX represents the disruptive power of private enterprise and entrepreneurial vision, NASA embodies the legacy of government-funded exploration and scientific discovery. Ultimately, this modern space race is not a zero-sum game. Both SpaceX and NASA have their unique strengths and contributions to offer, and their collaboration and competition will likely propel humanity to new frontiers in space. The Moon, Mars, and beyond beckon, and the journey promises to be an exhilarating one for all of us, as we watch these two giants of space exploration push the boundaries of what's possible. The future of space exploration belongs not to one or the other as we reach for the stars once more. What do you think of this? Let us know in the comment section below, and make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.